What's up? I made a recent video. I don't know if I've uploaded it yet or I talked about, but I'm gonna start doing a wrist curls pretty much every arm workout, some sort of wrist curl, because it's like my big weakness in arm wrestling or arm grip hands is I got weak wrist. And how I typically go off world records. Like, for example, like if the best bench press in the world is 800 and you can bench 50%, okay, that's 400. I think the heaviest overhead press I've seen, of course, he's wearing elbow wraps, which does help you. The more weight you can do, the more pounds they're going to add on. So if you do 400, they can add 30 pounds. If you do 500, they can add 40, if you understand that. But your military press, you could roughly say is supposed to be about 60% of your bench press. So, like me, my max raw bench, I would assume, is right about 400 pounds. I don't max out that stuff anymore. But based on like bench press calculators, that they give me way over 400, but they kind of overestimate. But I'd say about 400, which means my military press, standing strict, if I'm balanced, should be like 240. But anyways, yeah, I got a weak wrist. I've seen there's some guys, they're world champions, cable wrist curl 200 pounds. I think Levon, he was doing like a dumbbell wrist curl, like 100 kilograms, like 220. So on like curls, back pressure, all that stuff, I can get about 2/3 of what they can do, or I can do like 70%. So I should be able to dumbbell wrist curl like 150 pounds. But I can't. My best is like 110 right now. Years and years ago, I could do more. I just lack of dedication, haven't paid too much attention to wrist. But yeah, I won't do a single arm wrestling match of anyone unless it's some special rare occasion. But I won't until I get my wrist to where it's supposed to be. Pretty much until I can do a dumbbell wrist curl of like 150 pounds or a cable wrist curl of that much, I'm not gonna arm wrestle anybody. Because I want my arm to be balanced. I want everything to be balanced. And by that time, if my back pressure and top roll and all that goes up, well, I might get my wrist curl go up too. But there's a movement I used to be good at, and it's dips. I used to be good at these. At a 200 body weight, I could throw on 100 pounds of chains and still do 25 dips. So like 300 pounds. And at the time, my raw bench was like 360, 370-ish. So, but now, I struggle to do dips with just my body weight. Like, I mean, I struggle. I've tried it on various little platforms and stuff, but it's hard for me. So, every time I go to the gym, or I'm going to, it's going to be something minor. I'm not going to go heavy on them. I'm not going to treat them as a strength movement. I'm going to treat them more like a bodybuilding movement. So I'm not going for maximum weight. I'll be going because they don't feel right to me. I might be that 1 out of 4 people that the sternum doesn't feel right. Like when I lift up my arm like that, I have a little pop around here. It's not painful, but I've never been hurt by dips. But I know this, when I did them, I used to have lots of shoulder issues. Of course, I was bench pressing, and I don't like bench press. I'm good at it, but there's negatives that come with it. It's probably my bad form and how I bench. But the ego lift way where I can get more weight, which is pretty much what everyone does. Why bench with a form you can't lift as much? But Yeah, I think dips is something that would bother my shoulders. And but I'm gonna try and start doing them again. But like I said, with like a bodybuilding form, I'm gonna treat them like I'm a really big fat beginner, where I will only do like a really good quality set of like 10 dips. I'm gonna worry more about form and technique on it and really feel the stretch, and that's how I'm gonna treat dips. And I'm gonna run through them quick. So I'll do like my 4 sets within 10 minutes when I'm at the gym. Probably be like one of the last things I do too. Uh, yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be something else. I notice I've gotten extremely weak because of my body weight. There was a time, like with just my body weight, I could crank out 100 dips. They're kind of sloppy, but I could still do like 100. And right now, even sloppy form, I think 15 is my max. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, something's happened. But I train my chest and triceps in just about every imaginable way. My push-ups and all that are still very strong. Not at their peak, but still very strong. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's just something I'm gonna try out.